My name is Debbie Brown, and I'm the head volleyball coach at the University of Notre Dame, and I just finished my 23rd season here. Just love coaching, love the sport of volleyball. Had great experiences myself as a player, and more than anything, I want my players to have the experiences that I did and to enjoy the game the way I did. I played at USC for 2 years, and that's kind of weird because now I'm at Notre Dame. So I just went for 2 years, but the 2 years I went were phenomenal, and we won the national championship both years. Um, so I have some great memories from that. One year we went undefeated, didn't lose at all. And okay, so this was when we beat UCLA the first time, because they were obviously our huge crosstown rivals, and we had never beaten them before. And we played in the Coliseum, which was I'm sorry, not the Coliseum, the sports arena, which was a big deal for us. And we had 3,000 people there. So
wow.
This was back in the day when you didn't get 3,000 people at a match. So it was really, really fun. And just put the last ball down, and we were so excited. But yeah, so SU was great, and I would have stayed there, but I had the opportunity to play on the national team and to try to make the Olympics, and so that's the only reason I didn't stay, is I left to pursue my dream of playing in the Olympics. So I had a choice to stay at SC and finish playing, or to follow my dream of playing in the Olympics. So it was an easy decision for me. I knew I would finish my education at one point, but I postponed it and left school at the semester and went to train on the national team. Yeah, the training was, it was really hard. It was really hard, but we knew, like, up before that time, like, we hadn't been able to qualify a team for the Olympics because all these other countries had these year-round training programs, and we didn't. We just would try to pick a team, like, 6 weeks before a big tournament, thought we could practice for a few weeks and then go and win, and we couldn't. And so the best we had done with that model is 12th in the world, and you don't even qualify for the Olympics because they only took 18. The training center was a brand new concept, so we were the first team to ever move into the training center, and it was an abandoned Air Force base, so it was not pretty. It was not good accommodations. We had a nice place to live, and the cafeteria provided all of our food, but there wasn't even a gym there. We went to the next World Championships, and we took 5th. Oh. So we had made huge improvements, and we knew, okay, we're one of the top 8 teams, but we just have to win the right tournaments in order to qualify. So that was huge. We knew that we were going to, be able to qualify, or that we were good enough anyway. So, training was 6 days a week, 2 times a day. It was usually close to 6 hours a day. Wow. On Saturdays, we only had one practice for 4 hours, so we thought Saturday was a great day, and then Sundays we had off, and then we started it up again on Monday. But again, it was just a lot of repetition. It was a lot of teamwork. It was just, just learning the game inside and out. Leading up into 1979, so the year before the Olympics, we had to win the zone championship in order to qualify, or we could take second to Cuba, because Cuba had won the World Championships that we took 5th in, and so the winner of the World Championship got an automatic bid to the Olympics. So we knew that if they won the zone championships and we took 2nd, then that would qualify us, and that's exactly what happened. All we had to do was beat Canada to qualify, and I don't think we'd ever lost to Canada, so we didn't think we were going to, but there's that nervousness, and I think they even won like the first game or something, and we kind of started to freak out, and then we're like, no, like this, we're getting this done, and we won, and just like, it was just an incredible feeling to know that we had accomplished it, that we were, that we'd qualified and we were going, and immediately our goal changed, to go for gold. The first time we ever heard about the possibility of a boycott was the president's State of the Union address in early January, and he just said, in his State of the Union, he was saying, well, there's the relationships that we had, I don't know what they call it, the global relationships or whatever, are shaky, and at the time it was the Soviet Union. It wasn't just Russia, but the Soviet Union has invaded Afghanistan, and they're hosting the Olympics, and we just don't think we should send our athletes over to that environment. When I first heard it, like, honestly, I think we might have even laughed. Like, it was just like, are you kidding me? That's not going to happen. We really didn't believe that there was any possibility of that happening. The president came out and basically just said, you know what? No U.S. athlete is going to compete. And it is not going to happen. And this is in March. And I still remember, I was just like, I was devastated. I could not believe like that came out of his mouth, and I was like, no, like we came here to discuss this. Like we didn't, and there was no discussion. It was just like we have determined that, it's in the best interest of our country that you don't do this, and we appreciate you as athletes making this sacrifice, and we know that you understand and support it, and we did not understand and support